Bonjour. Let's talk about the preparation of the roleplay and the photocard in the speaking exam. You get 12 minutes to prepare both cards. I would personally spend 2 to 3 minutes on the roleplay and 9 to 10 minutes on the photocard. In this video, I'll show you live how to prepare both in 12 minutes so you can see how to best use that time. I'm going to be going through the 2018 GCSE French speaking paper, choosing Roleplay 12 and the Photocard L. Without further ado, on y va. So with the roleplay, it's quite literally just directly answer the question with no ambiguity. You just need to answer the question, that's it, no elaboration. You're just wasting time at that point. However, you have to be clear. So the less complex, the better. So to start, I'm just going to read the blurb on top of the question. So you should address the receptionist as vous. That's very important. You always have to look at that because in the question, there's a high chance you'll have to address the receptionist directly, and you will have to, and if you use the incorrect address, that could lose you marks. So it's important to look at that. Okay, now moving on. Vous parle avec une réceptionniste dans un centre sportif en Belgique. So, I'm speaking to a receptionist in a sports center in Belgium. So, what will I first do? Okay, so first question, réservation, nom et sport. Just saying reservation, name, and sport. So, I'm just gonna go, je voudrais réserver le terrain de foot sous le nom Edouard. Okay, next one. Dernière visite de détail. So, last visit de détail. So I'm just going to go, ma dernière visite était la semaine dernière. Was last week avec mes amis. So that's my two So yeah, there are my two details. The fact I was with my friends and the time period, which was last week. Okay. Devenir membre. Une raison. So one reason as to why you would become a member. So I'm just going to say, ça m'aide, it helps me, ça m'aide à devenir plus actif. So it helps me be more active. And then question, something about horaire de cours, which is the class schedule. So I'm just going to go, où est-ce que je peux trouver l'horaire de cours? So where can I find the class schedule so I can see whatever, the exercise, the yoga like timings or whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you don't know how to formulate a question, it's just you add est-ce que, so est-ce que is just like you add it in before the sentence to make it a question, or you just increase the pitch at the end of your sentence, like où est l'horaire de cours? You could do that if you just increase the pitch, or what you could do is you basically invert it. So, for example, if I were to say tu peux trouver l'horaire de cours, I'd say peux-tu trouver l'horaire de cours? So you just invert whatever you're trying to say. Alright, next one. Photocard. So, qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur la photo? The first question is really simple. You just identify 3 things and just you use an il y a. So, I'm just going to go, il y a un homme. Il y a une femme. There's a woman, as you can see. And il y a des livres, as you can see in the cardboard box there. So, il y a des livres. And then, qu'est-ce que tu penses des and the next one, qu'est-ce que tu penses des associations caritatives? Pourquoi? So, what do you think of charity organizations and why? So, I'm going to go, je pense que les associations caritatives sont utiles. So I just said they are useful parce que les associations combat, I'm just going to go lutte contre beaucoup de problèmes très graves. So I'm just saying, because the charities fight against des problèmes, very serious problems, et sans eux, on ne pourrait pas combattre ces problèmes. So I'm just saying, and without them, we would not be able to combat these problems. And then I'm just gonna, so yeah, there's my 2 sentences. As mentioned earlier, you have to do around 3 sentences for the roll card, with the qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur la photo as an exception. Just 3 sentences and that's it. With decent content inside. So for my last one, I mean, this is probably enough, but the third one is just to ensure, just in case one of your previous points is invalid. So I'm just going to go, en outre, les associations caritatives sont un endroit où... Oh no, that doesn't really make sense. Les associations caritatives aident le gouvernement avec des problèmes sociaux. So it helps the government with social problems. Alright, that's good for the first one. And then I added my opinion almost immediately. It's good to get the opinion out of the way. So just say, je pense que blah blah blah. Les associations caritatives sont utiles. So just get the opinion out of the way and then move on. Because the opinion is a must-have for high marks in the photocard. So just use the opinion and move on. And t'as déjà participé à des actions caritatives? Pourquoi pas? So I'm going to say no. Non, malheureusement, je n'ai pas pu participer à des actions caritatives parce que je n'ai pas pu participer. Parce que en ce moment, j'ai des grands examens. Alors, dans mon temps libre, je dois réviser pour ces examens pour que je puisse avoir des bonnes notes. À cause de ça, je n'ai pas beaucoup de temps pour faire des actions caritatives. Okay, then alright. And then I may as well just add something in here because we still have a few time. I'd advise you, if you finish early, just to go through and check your work as many times as possible. Since I finished a bit early, let me see if I can mend anything. So, t'as déjà participé? No, I haven't yet participated. So what I said here is I know, Unfortunately, I haven't yet participated in like charitable actions because I'm just going to put that in the past. J'ai eu. So I had, just to make it more sensical, I had big exams. Alors, dans mon j'ai dû. Past makes more sense here. So, j'ai dû réviser pour pour que je puisse avoir. I just take this out. A eu beaucoup de. Okay. So what I said here is, no, unfortunately, I was not able to participate in charitable actions because I had big exams during my free time. So I had big exams. So in my free time, I had to revise for them. And because of this, I didn't have a lot of time to do these charitable actions. Then I could do a cependant, dans le futur, I would like to start. J'aimerais commencer à faire des actions caritatives. I would like to start to do these charitable actions. Okay. This is looking good. We still have 30 seconds. Let's just skim through the roleplay, make sure everything checks out. Je vais pour que je puisse jouer au foot. So now I just added a bit more content just to emphasize the idea that the sport I am playing is football. Just to add that extra sense of clarity. So I'm just saying I would like to reserve the football so I can play football. To make it as clear as possible to the examiner that, just to make it as clear as possible so that they can no way dock me marks. Something like that. Okay, I think the time's up. Let me just. Okay. Yeah, and that's how I prepare for the roleplay in Photocard. If you have a question, just leave it in the comments. Subscribe for more GCSE French videos. Au revoir.